How are you feeling about, what's going on with your money now compared to how you were feeling before?
Yeah, I feel more empowered, to be honest. I feel more confident that there's a plan in place. And look, it's still early days and I'm still going through the process with Pivot. But I feel more confident and empowered because I've educated myself throughout the process, something that I'm not typically interested in, but I've, had to, I guess, get interested. And it's, you know, shine a light on a lot of things that I probably just didn't know about. And now I feel more confident in more confident in the future, or more even in the immediate future, right? And I'm not worried about, okay, well, now I'm sort of having a bit of buyer's regret, or I'm going, oh, I've just bought this and I probably shouldn't have, or maybe I need to do more with my finance. I'm feeling like, no, there's a plan in place. I still have flexibility around that plan. And that can change and evolve as time goes on, depending on what happens in your life. But yeah, I just feel more confident about that. In 5, 6 years, I'm making smarter decisions.
Yeah, I think that it's great to have a great plan, but we know that things don't always follow our nice, neat spreadsheets over time. That would make our jobs a lot easier. But
A bit of a dream, yeah.
yeah, and I think that it's a common sort of misconception that people think that you have to give up flexibility when you put a plan in place. It's like the plan is we're thinking ahead, we're thinking 2 steps ahead to make sure that the decisions we're making now aren't going to stop you from doing anything that you want to do in the future. But we're also making sure that you've got the
Yeah.
flexibility to adjust things.
Yeah, and I think the automated part, right? Because for me, in some ways, I need some, like, there's flexibility in the plan. I think that's sort of what has come out of it. There's flexibility around, you want to save for a holiday, you want this money to spend on eating out and going out, and that's all built in. But then there's the automation piece, which I really liked, around, okay, so we're going to set this master bank account up, and every month, or every time you get paid, all of these little things start to happen for you. So take some of the grunt work out of it. And I think that's the daunting part. If you're having to do that manually, or try to set those rules and automation up on your own, then that's where it becomes difficult and it's hard to manage. Whereas if you have that foundation in place, it takes the risk out of it. It takes risk out of not following the plan as well. And it makes you more accountable and more aware of what you're spending.
Yeah, I think again, it's easy to spin your wheels because everyone's so busy with what they're doing in their lives that if you're having to do that grunt work, as you say, that it's when something you hit a roadblock or a speed bump, and it's like you have to do this form or do this other thing, and then you don't know what to do, and then you just too hard basket, got other things to be thinking about, and then the wheels sort of fall off, and it just takes longer and is slower going along the way.